right. How's everybody doing today? Oh, nice to see you come back. Yeah, I can see you all over there, and over there, and over there. I can see you. Anyway, so hopefully you've subscribed and liked and done all that stuff. Hit the tip jar. You'll find it in the description or at the end of the movie review or end of the video. Some of these have been getting special effects with the poster, doing things with the poster, blinking it in and out, moving it around, twisting it in circles. It's really good. So this movie is called The Jackal. It's actually based on a movie, the novel, by the same name. How about that? So there is a novel based on this movie, The Jackal. So this movie has Bruce Willis, Richard Gere, Sidney Poitier, okay, I butchered that name. Michael Caton-Jones. So this movie is a action thriller. Is it a romance? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so this is basically our bad guy's going to be Bruce Willis, and he's going to be hunted by the FBI, the MVD, and a couple other places. So basically what he is he's Bruce Willis is a contract killer for Russia, and he's got a contract put out on a senator's wife, I think it is. Anyway, it's a woman that he's supposed to kill that's getting in the way of Russia's plans, in the U.S. So they know that he's coming. He's an international hitman, so they know he's coming to kill somebody in Washington, D.C. And they tend to the whole story is basically about how he got the contract and how he's getting to the United States, and how the federal FBI is trying to catch him or stop him in all the cities and states and governments. It's really, it's the first lady. Sorry, it's not a senator. It's the first lady he's trying to kill. I put it way down at the bottom of my notes, and it didn't work right. So the Russian police, the major crimes unit, all that stuff, they can't stop him. He gets, an account so he can buy all the weapons and tools and stuff he needs. He ends up getting the machinery and stuff like that delivered to him in Canada. Ooh, Canada has become part of the bad guy situation. And they have a regatta running from Canada to the United States across the Great Lakes. Okay, so now it's starting to get interesting. This guy, our assassin, gets across the Great Lakes. He gets to the United States. He has one of a character fix him a platform for his gun. And that guy is played by Jack Black. It's one of his earlier films. He did a pretty good job in this one, too, starring with Bruce Willis and all them. So they're out in the middle of nowhere, and they're playing with this gun, and then they say the sights are off, and Jack Black gets his hand blown off. He gets shot and killed with this gun. Cars blown up, pumpkins blown up. There are all kinds of things out in the wilderness making lots of noise. Turns out that it's the gun is set up to operate remotely, so you can operate it for 150 feet away or anywhere you want away. It's got a camera, optics to see what is going on, and it turns out to be a real interesting movie. Oh, sorry, the guys outside are doing something over there, and I was kind of trying to figure out what they were, because they've been causing me lots of problems, and I wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to be a problem again. If it is, I'm going to have to go out there and deal with it. I didn't want to go out and deal with it. So anyway, we're going to get back to it. I got off on a tangent there. So, Bruce Willis takes all kinds of shapes and forms. He looks like a fat guy, a skinny guy. He goes gay. Does all kinds of things in this movie. It's kind of funny. It really is. They went across, they did a lot of special effects and actions, bullet shots. For coming out, in 1987, they had a lot of special effects in this movie that you can't recreate digitally. They did it all physical. In real person, they made their sets and all that. And okay, what's this? Anyway, so this film turned out to be, one of the films that I like to watch a lot. It came out in 1987, and I did take 1997. I did take dates to this movie. It was a movie when I was out on the road and doing business trips a lot. It was a movie that I took with me quite a bit. When I first got it, it was on VHS, so that turns out to be a pretty good movie. I always like it when they make these kind of action films. Bruce Willis did a pretty good job then, and he's definitely doing a pretty good job now. So this Jackal was a movie worth watching, and I'm going to call it 5-star, 6-star rating. It's one of those movies that I definitely would like to see somebody do it. Go see it. And hey, who did that? This is the wrong movie for that, or wrong thing for that. Yeah, I know. You guys want to try the other one right there.
Off with your head!
Yeah, okay. So those guys in the editing sound booths are really having fun playing with me. So it made it to the tape. We're not going to take it out. That's right, guys. We're not taking them out. We're going to go ahead and publish this one. Anyway, so it's this movie, it was put out by Universal Pictures November 14th, 1997. It runs 124 minutes. It's United States English, Russia. English, and Russian. I guess they put it out in Russia too. Then they spent $60 million on this movie, and at the box office it made 159.3. So I'd say it more than doubled its money that they put into it. It did a pretty good job. Now, hopefully, having these videos come out back to back every day, they're here in 2002-03, because in 2002-2 they decided to mess with me, didn't like my opinion on movies. Later on in the year, as I get further away from the time that I'm at, get 400 days ahead, I'll go ahead and do the review over that they took away for the Supernatural. So just keep tuned, stay alive, stay awake, and Supernatural, I'll talk about that thing again. And we'll see if they take it down when it gets there. But, I don't like it when YouTube starts messing with me. I've got videos on, my videos are also on Rumble under the same name for all 3 of my, 4 of my channels that I've got going. I'm working on 3 of them right now, and by the time you see this video, if you're on YouTube, I should have 100 or more videos on all the channels that we're talking about. If you even watch the video this far in, I may be just talking to myself, but that's okay too. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow or next week, depending upon where you're watching me. Bye now.